To show the people her sleeping. Hold on. She is knocked all the way out. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Norma and today I'm here with
Cameron, her boyfriend, and our beautiful daughter Carter.
Yes.
Hey.
Carter, you didn't want to introduce yourself?
Hey.
You didn't want to speak for yourself? No?
Oh, woo woo.
Oh, she's got the perfect shirt on today too.
Woo woo.
Okay, so today we're going to be doing the story about how we met.
It's with a little twist though. We're gonna eat while we tell it. It's supposed to be funny.
A little mukbang for y'all. Mukbang. Whatever they're called. We're gonna do it. We got some Hooters in the building.
Shout out to Hooters.
My favorite wing spot.
She can't go a week without it.
Oh, I can. Hooters and Chick-fil-A, I could live off of it. Alright.
Both expensive.
Chick-fil-A's not expensive. What?
So
I also love ranch, so we have this ranch the size of my head.
The Hidden Valley. Shout out to Hidden Valley.
Maybe they are not watching.
Shout out to Hidden Valley. You gotta shout them out.
Alright. Go ahead. Call you. Take a bite first.
So at the time I'm playing in Mexico. Playing for her stepfather. And we had just got done losing the game in Tijuana. Went back to the hotel.
Not quite as hell.
And her stepfather said, I'm going to get my wife and my daughter. Now mind you, alright, before all this, mind you, she was talking to somebody.
Time out. I'm not even gonna let him tell that. He's about to try to lie.
She definitely was talking, like not talking, like to a point like they was on like hook up or something like that. No, not like that, but it was just like
my stepdad gave him my information.
They got each other number and they were just like, it was just communication. It wasn't like nothing too serious.
I was gonna say.
Now, don't get me wrong.
It wasn't serious at all.
Now, the whole time they supposed to be talking, I had got a feeling like, man, this girl that he talking to, like something is about her. I don't know. She in the back of my mind for some odd reason. He opened the door, and all of a sudden we just made eye contact.
All of a sudden.
We made eye contact. I said, whoa. I was like, damn. So I was like, how you doing? My name's Cameron.
My stepdad introduces us to Cameron and his roommate AC. And I just remember, like, I don't know, like, I said hi to him, and then, like, when I locked eyes with him, it was just, like, this feeling. I don't know what it was. Like, it was just, like, a feeling, you know? Like, I don't know, like, okay, this is kind of like that, that's a person. Like, that's gonna be something. And so, yeah. So I met him like that. Then my stepdad introduces me to that guy. And then my stepdad makes us go eat with them. Me, the guy, my mom, and my stepdad. Like, it was so awkward. So, like, we were both just awkwardly sitting there. Like, we weren't really talking. We were kind of just letting my mom and my stepdad talk. And so, that's how that went.
Now, mind you, I thought she was mean as shit. Just because.
Lies you tell.
Just because.
Y'all watch The Real, you know what that's about.
She got like the automatic like itch face, like when she's not smiling, or you know when she's not smiling, she got like dozed off or something, whatever. I don't know. Catch her at a still normal face.
Okay, babe, go. They got it. I had a mean face.
But they came to our shoot around. And I'm doing, I'm just constantly, like, while I'm shooting and, like, glancing over at her. It's a shoe shot, glance. She ain't paying no attention.
Nope.
She don't see it at all. Like, no. So I was like, man, I gotta get her attention, like, some way, just to, like, communicate with her. So I was getting some extra shots up, and then they was about to leave. Her and my homeboy, they was about to leave out. They was going to get some, I think, to the shoe store. I think we was going to the shoe store and look at some clothes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, hold on, wait, we about to come with you. So me and my homeboy Leon, what up, Lee? We had went, we had went on tag along with him. So we just all talking, and we just, I'm throwing out little shots at her, like, so what type of boys, this and that, just throwing out shots at, to see where she at. Fast forward to the game, we lost the game. After the game, me and I was so mad. I think her and and my homeboy that she supposed to hook up was supposed to go hang out or something like that. They end up didn't. They did not do that.
Can I guys, I have to. I don't know if he'll ever see this, but if he does, you know what you did. So, like, my stepdad, it was like whatever. Like, the guy was just like, nah. Like, neither of us were like interested in each other. Like, when we were like face to face, so it was like, eh. So my stepdad is like, oh, I was like, guys, I'm just gonna go walk and get some tacos, and he's like, this is Mexico. Like, no, go take her, and I'm like, no, I can go by myself. And they're like, go take her. And he's obviously like not interested in taking me. But then my freaking stepdad keeps insisting. So he starts walking me, and we see two of the Mexican players, like the players that live there. And he's like, hey, yo, y'all walking it? All right, take her with you. And he just leaves. And I'm like, well, this is fucking awkward. Like, I don't want to talk to them. Like, they try to talk to me. Now, they're very nice.
So as we walking back, we having a conversation. We started connecting a little bit.
Just a little.
So then we had a bus trip the next day to go back to Los Mochis, which was like a 12-hour. Not even that. Like, I think it was a 12-hour trip. That's exactly what it was. A 12-hour trip. So, as we get to the bus station, and like we start flirting. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. We did. We started flirting a little bit. We start throwing little jabs and stuff like that. So, as we sitting there and we just sitting there just flirting. We flirting. She in the back, she on the front. We just flirting along. Just
flirting alone.
Just flirting.
As opposed to together.
So, we get to the stop where we had to, where people had to get on the bus. And somebody had to get in her kid. Yeah, like, excuse me. Somebody had to get in her seat. So I'm like, hey, just come up here and sit with me. Like, we had like good conversations. She even took a nap on my shoulder. She tried to say she didn't do it on purpose. I mean, it was an accident. Definitely was on purpose. She was feeling your boy.
Lies you tell. Disappoint. On the bus, if I hadn't been all, 6th grade flirty and poking his back and shit, like,
it definitely was.
None of that would have happened. He was just like sitting there, so then I just started bugging him. And then we talked for a little bit. And then the bus took off, and like, I just fell asleep watching like shit on my phone. And then he woke me up, like, hey, these people are trying to sit down. And I was like, oh, okay. So then he was like, yeah, sit next to me. So I sat next to him. And guys, I swear on everything, I'm about to say what made my brother say to know if the other's lying. So you can ask Louis, you can ask Luigi if I'm lying. Hopefully I'm not. Promise to God, no causes God no shame. So I'm sorry, God no shame. I said it wrong, so it doesn't count. I did not purposely fall asleep on that man's shoulder. I am not a hoochie. I'm just kidding, guys. I did not purposely fall asleep on his shoulder. I just fell asleep. Like you fall asleep like this. And literally anyone who does that, like, you slide over onto whatever's next to you, window or person. So, the funniest part about this, y'all, is my mom and her husband were, like, in the front seats. We're in the back of the bus. So I'm sleeping. And then suddenly I hear her husband's loud ass voice. And I'm like, oh, they sound really close. So I start waking up and I look over. And they're sitting right next to me. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, so then I look at my phone and my sister's like, ooh, like, what guy did you meet? Like, my mom is literally texting my sister while I'm sleeping, telling her I'm sleeping on a guy. So I'm like, well, alrighty then.
So, we get back to Los Mochis. And, I asked her on a date, like, you know, actual date, movie dinner date.
That was the first time I'd ever been formally asked out on a date. You know, like, any other time it was like a mutual, like, yeah, there's a movie coming out, like, oh yeah, like, let's go watch it together. You know, like, it was kind of like a friend, like, not that we were, but anyways, that was the first time I'd formally been asked on a date. Like, hey, can I take you on a movie and dinner date? You know, like, hey, can I take you on a date? And I was like, I screenshotted that shit. I was like, Arlene, Chelsea, girl, like, this is when you know you live by some Asian dudes, yo. Like, you've just been surrounded by that your whole life. Because, like, I was impressed by somebody saying, like, formally asking me on a date.
We had went to go see when this was Superman and Batman was out and was coming out, and we had went to see that. And after that, we had went to a restaurant that was sponsored by Los Mochis basketball team, and we had a nice little dinner, and it was cool. We walked. We have a nice little stroll back to the hotel. And it was actually a nice little date. It was actually a really, really nice date. Our first date was pretty nice. And then from there, it went on from there. You know.
That is how we met. A year after that, a year and 3 months after that, we made Carter Mitchell. And then she was born exactly 2 years after that, right? She was born in March. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story from both sides. The truths and the lies. The roller coaster rides.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.